Hello, all of my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land. What's up, guys? It has been such a long time since I've posted a video, or at least it feels that way. Many days, 3 or 4 days. I have been so incredibly busy, and I have been working a ton of overtime. I've gotten some wonderful comments and feedback from some of you folks that tell me, Devin, I woke up this morning and I went to look for your video and it wasn't there and I was so down. I know you guys have a lot of fun watching these videos. I have a ton of fun making them, and I am just as sad when I don't get a chance to make my videos. But unfortunately, you know how crazy it is around here with the baby on the way, and we're going all over the place. We're looking for strollers and baby car seats and combination strollers because we're going to have 2 infants in the house. So we need a double-decker, looking at ones stacked on top, on side, front to front, back to back. I mean, it is crazy how many different strollers there are out there these days, and they're not 50 bucks. No, they're $500, okay? So yeah, Daddy's been working some overtime, okay? If anybody wants to make a small donation to the Hewitt Homestead Baby Fund, feel free to send me an email, okay? But that being said, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bugs are biting, and it is not that hot. It's only about 81 degrees and the humidity is only about 50% today. And ladies and gentlemen, to me, this feels like fall, okay? Okay, y'all, so today is a very important day. I've got a lot to do, but on top of that, I have been tagged for the 3rd time to do the same video, and I am so sorry that I haven't already done this video. But today, Living Traditions tagged me in doing this video about talking about the channels that inspire me, the things that I'm good at, things that relax you, and some other things, and I got a list and I'll figure it out. But before they tagged me, Wilhelm's Kitchen and the New Orleans Gardener tagged me to do the same video. And you ladies, I apologize that I haven't already done it. It's not that you are any less special to me. Things are just cray-cray around the Hewitt Homestead, if you know what I mean. Alright, so today we're going to try to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, and while I am taking care of the things that I need to take care of around here, I'm going to explain to you these few things. 3 channels that inspire me, 3 things that I'm good at, 3 things that excite me, 4 things to relax me. Then I'm going to tag 5 of you guys to do the same video. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do today, and I've got so much to do. I'm probably going to do a whole bunch of filming and a whole bunch of stuff today, and then probably have to break it up into 2 different videos. But the other project that I wanted to do today, guys, and that project is this. Do you see these right here? You see those vines? These are just wild blackberries that have been growing around this tree for the last couple of years, and they're spreading out. I have got these spreading all out here through my yard. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I haven't cut the grass in a long time, these things are starting to get long and I can see them all. They're very easy to spot. I wanna dig all of these up and I'm gonna plant them into some fertile compost soil, and we are going to propagate our own blackberry bushes and cultivate them and nurture them all the rest of this year, and hopefully next spring I hope to have one enormously huge blackberry patch. So come on, let's get our tools and let's get started. First question was to name 3 YouTube channels that inspired you. Number 1, and I doubt many of you have heard about this guy because he's not even a homesteader. His name is Todd White. If you search him on YouTube, you're going to find a lot of his stuff. He's a pastor, preacher, evangelist, but I almost hate to use those adjectives to describe him because he's like nothing you've ever seen or heard before. And if you don't know who Todd White is, search him on YouTube. I do believe he finally started his own channel, but for the longest time, for several years, he didn't put his own stuff on YouTube. There was a ton of stuff from him on YouTube from other people that were at his conferences or his listening to his messages and recorded it, and then they put it out there. But do yourself a favor. You don't get anything else out of this video. Go right now and find Todd White. He will rock your world. Number 2 is also pretty easy, because if you ever watched my 30 Random Facts About Me videos, then you'll know that I got into homesteading because I was first a prepper, but then realized that I needed to learn how to homestead because one day all those preps will run out. So while making the transition from prepping into homesteading, I found a little show in its first season on YouTube called An American Homestead, and I've been watching them ever since. Number 3 is also pretty easy, because this was probably the channel that inspired me most to actually start YouTubing. Probably like a lot of you guys, Justin Rhodes. But you know, Justin Rhodes really inspired me to see that YouTube can be used to teach and get your message across and to share your dreams and your goals and your visions with the world. And really, that's what got me to finally say one day, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I am loving this, I am having fun with this, and there are so many people who, if they would just give it a try, then I know that they would love it too. All right, name 3 things that I'm good at. Sweating. And I imagine anybody else that lives in Florida is good at sweating too. No, but seriously, one of the things that I'm really good at is just always being positive, and I know that that fully comes from my Father God in heaven and His inspiring and indwelling and infilling me with His power and His presence every day. If you don't know who your Father in heaven is, I encourage you, get to know Him, because He's awesome, He's wonderful, He's powerful, and He wants to put all of Himself in you. You know, in my 4 months of YouTubing, my 106 videos, and all the hundreds and thousands of comments that I've received and sent back, I've had one person hating on me. He wasn't a troll, really. He just left one kind of nasty negative comment. And you know what that was? He told me to, he said something like, "That's a terrible Justin Rhodes impression, quit being a copycat, go do your own thing." I'm paraphrasing, but in so many words, that's what he said. And I just couldn't help but laugh. It didn't hurt my feelings at all. In fact, I kind of took it as a compliment that he would put me and Justin Rhodes in the same sentence. And that's exactly what I told him. And his response was that, although he did not like my style, the fact that he thought I was trying to copy Justin Rhodes, he did admit that my my positivity is almost irritating, but commendable at the same time. Second thing I'm good at, well, I think I'm okay at it. Other people say I'm pretty good at it. I really like to do it, and that is sing. I don't do a lot of singing on this channel, but if you want to go back and look at 2 of my songs that I wrote and did and put on my channel, they're my very first 2 videos, and they're 2 original songs by me, and you can get to hear me sing a little bit. It is what it is. Go check it out. And the third thing that I do really well is respond. Working as a correctional officer in a jail, you get a lot of things thrown at you by inmates. A lot of cursing, a lot of swearing, a lot of threats, a lot of situations that catch you off guard, and you got to be really quick on your feet, and you got to be quick-witted, and you got to be able to either respond quickly verbally and diffuse the situation, or you got to be able to respond quickly physically and fight to protect your life. So I got really good at responding verbally, quick-witted. Most of the guys that tell me all the mean, nasty things that they want to do to me, my wife, and my kids, I usually can diffuse the situation, and within a matter of a few minutes, me and him are both laughing. It's much easier to tell somebody about Jesus after you've had a good laugh than it is after you just beat his butt. You know what I'm saying? 3 things that excite me. Number 1 is the power of God in my life. That is exciting. The fact that he promises me that I am an heir to the throne with Jesus Christ, and the same power that rose Jesus up from the grave is the same power that lives inside of me. That's pretty exciting. Second thing that excites me, growing my own food. That's super exciting, to watch a plant, a seed that you put in the ground, sprout into a small budding plant, and then to watch it grow into a mature, beautiful adult, to watch it put off beautiful flowers, and then to watch it produce a wonderful, delicious, juicy, nutritious fruit that you get to consume and eat and nourish your body and become healthy and live longer and happier. That is exciting. And the third thing that really gets me excited is just coming home every day to my family. Every day I leave work when I don't have to work a double. I get in that car and I start driving home, and I get overcome with just an eagerness and an excitement to go see my family, go love on my wife and play with my kids. That is exciting. The next question is named 4 things that relax me. The first thing that I could say is relaxing to me would be being out here in the yard and working in the garden. That relaxes me. When your life is as crazy and hectic as mine is, and you work in a jail with criminals all day, just coming home and getting out in the yard and getting some good physical exercise is relaxing. Another thing that relaxes me is working out. You might be saying, how does that relax you? It's not so much the workout that is relaxing, it's after the workout. Oh, you feel so good. And it's a scientific fact that after a good workout, your brain emits endorphins into your bloodstream, and you just feel oh so good. You know, here on the Hewitt Homestead around our house, there's just not a lot of time to, a lot of downtime. You don't have a lot of time to just relax. So really, I guess I would say the things that relax me are the things that I enjoy to do, because as I do enjoyable things, I'm kind of getting my little relaxation, my kind of decompression. But when I can just spend time with my kids playing, that is relaxing to me. You are muddy. Kean's here. Show us what you've been doing, buddy.
Playing in the mud.
Let's see your legs. Nice. Nice. And playing in the mud is exactly what a boy is supposed to do. Fourth thing that I do to relax me, believe it or not, is drink a cup of coffee. That I can drink coffee in the morning to wake me up, and I can drink coffee in the evening to put me to sleep. If I sit down in the evening time and drink a strong cup of coffee, I will finish that cup of coffee, and then I will go right to sleep. Well, I had to take a short break and go get my sidekick. Skylar! Say hello. So those are my answers to your tag questions, you guys. Now I have to tag 5 other channels that I want to see do this video. Okay, so my first tag is going to be to Lauren out there at Whimsical Wonder Farms. Girl, I want to hear you do this video and tell us all of these things about you. Number 2, second YouTube channel that I want to see do this video is my good buddy Brian over at My Alaskan Dream. Third channel that I would like to see do this tag is a smaller channel. They're just getting started. They are quickly becoming friends of mine as we have been getting to know each other. They live close by, and someday soon hope to get together and do some kind of collaboration video. But that is the McCrae Family Homestead. So McCrae Family Homestead, y'all need to get on it now. The fourth channel that I would like to see do one of these videos is a lovely lady, so full of the love of God, so full of so much wisdom, and which comes from her many years of just being awesome. And that is Miss Soap Peddler's Homestead. You meant so much to me when I was starting out YouTube, and you still do. And I would really like to see you put together one of these videos and let us all learn from you. Now this is a shot in the dark, right? But I do want to tag my 5th channel to do this video. And I want it to be an American Homestead, because in American Homestead, you have inspired so many of us, smaller YouTube channels, homesteaders, folks, you know, to start putting our stories out there on YouTube as well. And because of that, I would just like to tag you guys. I don't know if you'll ever watch this video, or ever see it, or ever get, you know, respond to it, or get a chance to make one of these videos. But if you do, that would be so awesome. So yeah, you're tagged. Put together one of these videos and tell us what inspires you, or who inspires you. All right, everybody, so that is pretty much it in a nutshell. This was our response to getting tagged by 3 awesome channels, and we are so thankful to each and every one of you for coming to our channel and watching the videos. Guys, just before you go, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, so you can stay up to date with what we got going on here at the Hewitt Homestead. And so that's going to be it. Yeah, that's it for today. So I love you. I appreciate every single one of you. And if the good Lord is willing, I will see you again tomorrow. Say hello. Okay, yeah, bring it out here. I'm going to put him in there in a minute. I'm going to hold him for a second. Ken, get out of that tree before you break a branch.